You gotta press that to record, right? Oh, is yours running? Because I didn't have it recorded. I had it turned on, but I didn't have it recorded.
You don't have your phone with you?
Yeah, it's in my pocket.
It's not smart.
I know.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to announce, sorry for any kind of disruption so far in the proceedings. Just want to let you know that the main reason I'm here is so that everybody has a peaceful meeting. End of story, that's it. Any other thing that may or may not be going on, I'm not concerned with that. I just want to make sure you guys have a peaceful meeting, have a good time while you're here. You move on to your other business. Thanks.
Okay. The issue of the camera is not a civil thing, it's a private thing. Dealing with Forrest Lake, whatever Officer Baez does not have jurisdiction to ask him to remove the camera. So therefore, since so many people on this board have an opposition to be recorded, I have to put it before a vote to the board to either allow Mr. Martin to video, so the rest of y'all can hear the board meeting, or I'll have to vote. The other thing will be to vote to close this and make it an executive meeting, and everybody has to leave. So that is my motion. Do I hear a second?
Point of order, Mr. President. Point of order.
You're out of order.
I'm good for discussion.
Discussion.
I personally do not have a problem with the videotaping. I find that most of our board meetings are at most boring to watch. So I will be voting in favor of allowing Ms. Martin to record us, as I also have nothing to hide as a volunteer for this board, as well as a resident of this community. I have nothing to hide from any of y'all. So that is
Any other?
I do not want to be recorded. Please, I'm like a volunteer also. I have nothing to hide, but I don't really see the necessity of Mr. Martin recording the meeting.
I'm going to agree with Kenyon, right? Since I joined the board, I think that's November, I guess is when it started, right? I mean, I've been a resident for 10 years. I have absolutely nothing to hide, right? The only thing that I would like is if it's going to be recorded, that I want an unedited copy, delivered to the board within 24 hours, so that we have a completely unedited copy, so we know that, it's not being, as the media does today, cut up and sampled to potentially, paint some picture that is untruthful. So, I would be okay with being recorded, provided that we're getting a complete unedited copy, within 24 hours.
We passed a resolution in June of last year. Mr. Martin once has submitted, in accordance with that resolution, to videotape. He submitted it after the deadline. Since then, he has never complied with that. He's had a year almost since was made to file a civil complaint, to go to civil court, to attempt to invalidate that resolution that was legally passed by this board and is binding, and therefore he is not in compliance with the resolution, and I would vote that if he refuses to turn off the video camera, as the previous board also did, then we will I would vote to go into executive session.
We have a 2-2, is that right? I vote we go into executive session because it is against the Forrest Lake rules. Thanks all for coming. Sorry.
I would like to advise the board that by you trying to go into executive meeting, it is against the Homeowners Association Act of 2012. It is also against the Open Meetings Act of 2012. So you have to fall under both, one of the two of them. Both of them makes it illegal for you to go into executive meetings except for very specific reasons. This is not one of them. Only if you have to talk to your attorney, or you are discussing a contract, or you are discussing pay, or very limited areas. About 99.9% of anything in a meeting has got to go on in an open meeting. At which time, if you try to do what you've done in the past, this time there's a lot of people around and it is recorded. By doing that, not only do you break the civil law, but as of January the 1st, 2012, there is a criminal penalty.
Okay.
So,
Excuse us.
just wanted to make sure that everyone understood that. Our bylaws, nor anything in the state, gives you the right to do this. So the meetings, you've adjourned the meeting.
Folks, I'm sorry to bother you this evening.
Okay. So the meeting's been adjourned, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Maybe you can take up in there and just for us that are interested, now that the meeting's been adjourned, who gave the order to Tyler to rip down things that were put out for the owners today? Did someone on the board order Tyler to take them
Good night,
down?
Mr. Martin.
Did you?
Good night, Mr. Martin.
Well, I'm just going to sit out there.
Everyone leave the room. Out.
Bullshit!
Out.
Bullshit! Typical, absolutely typical.
You're now just causing a disturbance.
Yes.
No, we're not in a meeting. There's no meeting.
You're leaving.
There's no meeting.
Leave.
Oh, we'll leave, but
Go.
Martin, shut up, you stupid
I want to
idiot.
know who ordered all the things to be taken down off the cliffs.
you didn't realize that they sent people around today and ripped and destroyed things about this meeting.
Sorry, dear. Sorry.
No. She's the former president. And she will tell you all of the criminal and civil things that these people are doing, and they don't want it recorded, and that's all about this.